Clearly we're at a point here where who you know and how much you know, it's really going to start to matter. How many factors you're willing to take into consideration that you previously didn't think you would need to take into consideration. Now it's becoming clear that in order to understand what the heck is even going on, we need to take things into consideration. And ultimately, the resources that you have access to is going to determine whether you win or lose on various different stratas of your existence. And that can mean life and death. Just depends how much of a chance would you like to give other people. In a lot of situations on this planet, if you have a gun, you have a 50-50% chance of survival. If you don't have a gun, you have 0% chance of survival. And that's that. And that's what you need to understand is when it really comes down to it, are you going to say, yeah, okay, fine, I agree that those people should be allowed to have a 50-50 chance rather than a 0% chance? Doesn't matter how much any institution or government, police force, whatever, it doesn't matter how much resources we allocate to them. They're always the second-hand responders, and they're never going to be there as things are going down. They only come after something's already happened. So your first line of defense, do you want a 50-50% chance of survival or you want a 0% chance of survival? It's up to you. Talking about guns, weapons. How about other resources? How about cars? Whether or not you have a car, whether or not you have a efficient means of transport in any given situation is also going to determine whether you win or lose in various different aspects. And if we take it a step further, we have to look at whether or not you have a spaceship, an interplanetary, transatmospheric spaceship which uses electromagnetic sciences. Anyone who studies science knows it. They know that the means to, call it anti-gravity, distorting space-time, how to travel from one planet to another, it's not via rockets. Takes too long. It's confined to the laws of regular space-time. You have no control over that. But if you have a spaceship which uses the same engineering that's powering this phone, recording it, the same inductors, capacitors, semiconductors, dielectric materials, inductors, the same four Maxwellian field equations, the same physics which is making the microwave work, which made the kettle work to heat up this tea, the same physics which around how lightning hits the ground, the same physics around how when you have a static field it either repels or attracts, the same physics that you see when these call them UFOs, UAPs, advanced technology, aliens, free energy, field technology, electromagnetic field technology that is distorting space-time, and they're able to get from here to there very quickly. and they have a lot of energy, in their system, which can be used for very rapid transport, opening up wormholes, teleportation. If that energy is concentrated into a direct energy weapon, which they also have on board, it can do some serious damage. And you're going to think it's God up there or Satan, just reaching in and striking people down and messing people up in various ways. So there's very, very potent psychological warfare value with this technology. So if you're the NSA or whatever three-letter agency that has access to or has enough money and power to buy those technologies off of EG&G Systems or Lockheed Martin or Northrop Grumman or Skunk Works or any other of these aerospace weapons engineers out in the Nevada desert that are developing this technology. Yes, there's aliens coming from other planets and other dimensions and whatever that have it, but these aerospace and weapons engineers, manufacturers on the Earth, some of them are part of governments, but some of them are not even. They don't have to answer to any particular government. China, Russia, Australia, New Zealand, Great Britain, doesn't matter. They don't have to answer to anybody. They have access to this technology. They're already using it for interplanetary business and various type of exchange with other extraterrestrials. They just think about the value of your body, your heart, 500,000 US on the black market, your liver, 300,000 on the black market, your corneas, what's that, $5,000 per cornea, your blood, $1,500 per litre. Okay, so we're looking at like already what, $15-20 million here, and in each one of you. Now put yourself in the position of power of one of these people who have access to this technology, and they can just prey on anyone, and they don't have to answer to anyone. You either have a gun or you don't have a gun. You either have a spaceship or you don't have a spaceship. That's why I'm doing Qigong. That's why I'm doing some alchemical transformation. That's why I'm looking at every single parameter, every single aspect, every single transactional exchange that can be adjusted in my lifestyle, from my breathing to my brain waves, to my heartbeat, to my blood flow, to the connection of energy between heaven and earth. How can I make it harmonize every single aspect so that I can develop my energy to its maximum potential, so I can turn my body and my mind into a weapon when I need to. Mind power is very important. Otherwise, they have more awareness than you. They're going to sneak straight past they don't even have more awareness than you. They've just got a certain motive, and they know what they want from you. They know how to get it from you. They're going to get straight past your critical factor, and they're going to control you with some type of psychological warfare or some kind of mind skill.